Tribe, okay, welcome back. I hope everyone is having an amazing Sunday. Timeless channeled message here for the tribe. If you don't know, my name is Mr. Hall, spiritual leader, author, founder, artist, many different labels, many different titles. Doesn't matter. Reality is still catching up to what I am, but here we explore the undefinable, unexplainable, and undeniable. And as soon as I begin the video, I begin to channel, okay? Everything's already been cleansed, so let's get into it. And then I'll grab the cards. So things that I picked up today, I actually made a note this time. All right. So I'm picking up collectively, right? Things about CERN, strange matter, small black holes, neutrinos, which we brought up previously in some of the videos below. Check those out. Those may be very relevant. Also extra dimensions, as in interdimensional, extra dimensions being opened up. So ants and insects may be significant, specifically a sugar ant, because that was a little buddy that was just sending me a message now. Let's see. Let's see. So circling back, the messages that I picked up are new dimensions are opening up for you. Some way, somehow, you're possibly opening these dimensions, gateways, and accesses similar to CERN, right? And you may be feeling this energy. I believe it is a new moon coming up as well. And this goes further into what I'm mentioning, that these new dimensions are leaving you the space to now create and define reality. You're not specifically looking out for symbols from the universe. You are becoming the symbol. You are becoming the sign, right? As the ancestral and ancient patterns of language, understanding, logic, linear, conventional, right? We're stepping into a time where these shifts are now happening, and the codex, the gateway, the keys were very clearly identified in different forms of religion, practices, spiritual practices, things of this nature. However, and now we are at a place where we are creating. We are the ancestors now, right? You are becoming the ancestors now. Okay, this was the message that I was getting channeled, and it's been the theme for this entire year, possibly the past couple of years, if we're looking at time conventionally, in linear time, in terms of Gregorian calendar and scale. But you know, the Aztec calendar, the Mayan calendar, the Pio, the Ghanaian calendar, many different things can be defined as calendar, but the measure of time, right? And it's shifting, and they're becoming collectively integrated, right? So with this understanding brings extra dimensions, new dimensions, and levels of understanding that are now allowing us to really be the creators of our reality, similarly to the way that you are seeing me on this screen, okay? Many layers in that, but that's essentially the channeled message that I got. Something very significant about ocean breeze I'm picking up, also possibly the sunset, sunsetting, so, and the new moon. Yeah, we're stepping out of, so starting off, so many messages. Okay, so starting off with the 3D, practical, everyday physicality, what we can call terrestrial realities, right? Suffering in Silence is the first card that I pulled out from the Psychic Tarot deck, okay? So this is in reverse, right? So we're no longer suffering in silence. There's a completion to this suffering in silence process, and these blues and yellows were what I was seeing in my mind's eye, and as far as representing this sea breeze, right? I'm picking up Moana energy. If you've never seen that Disney film, many layers to that as well. But in that film, one aspect of the conscious thought from that film would be stepping into the unknown outside of tradition, breaking tradition, but building and creating new tradition, right? Becoming the first interdimensional ancestor, okay? In these ways, all right? As we are currently remembering, for example, technology getting to this time where we have this connection possible, okay? And with these two peaks here, it seems that you've got out of this suffering and silence energy collectively. We all are. And with that, I'll go ahead and shuffle further. yeah, it wasn't successful. This idea of keeping individuals, souls, spirits, energies, consciousness stuck in this dualistic nature has been unsuccessful. Okay? Yeah, and you've had enough patience to stay still, to plant the seed, allow it to grow, right? You've stayed committed to something, understanding that even though the growth may not follow the Western world in this consumerism, capitalism perspective, you're growing outside and beyond those contexts, and it's showing. Okay, you've had the patience for that. So this is what caused this Ace of Swords, I would say, but triumphant success in reverse. The number 1 may also be significant. So 91, 19, 1, 911. I'm also picking up another 9 as well. You're coming out of solitude, okay, with this solitude reverse as well that popped out. You're coming out of solitude. You took some time to really study yourself, possibly connect with your ancestors, connect with what really rings true for you in all ways. And it seems that there were 2 major blocks that were attempting to stifle you. Yeah, and keep you away from the truth reverse. Something attempting to keep you away from the truth of yourself, the truth of your gifts, the truth of your ancestral powers, the truth of your interdimensional powers, the truth of your psychological powers, the truth of your ability to really be the creator of reality, right? Extending into this understanding that humans as a species are moving forward into becoming aliens, let's put it that way, right? Supernatural beings, okay? And these perceived limits and limitations that were beneficial for corruption and energies like that are no longer. All right, Spirit, what's your next message? All right, so keep that in mind, guys. So we have this extra dimensional energy. Okay. Okay. So releasing this waiting game, right? Releasing this waiting game. Okay, the number 2 may be significant as it came out in reverse. Releasing this waiting game around time and growth and our understanding and perception of what that means linearly, right? The key focus that I'm picking up and got channeled to me is this linear perspective of growth and what that system does look like. So heavy earth energy as well, as we see the trees here. So heavy earth energy and growth and balance, right? But there are new balances as you see these rings extending outwardly, right? This reverberation, this expansion outside of what linear time means. And with this new knowledge of being able to manipulate, bend, focus, attention, and awareness and energy on specific things, we're stepping outside of this linear time frame, which has been the process for the past couple hundred years. Right? And it's bringing new balance, okay, with the number 2 being here. So 22, 222, 20, 20, vision, 11, 11, 911, 99, master completion, right? So you've really completed this cyclical nature that was supposed to be what was wish fulfillment. And that may, yeah. Yeah, so it may be significant as well. I got the yes confirmation from Spirit as an alt, not AIGHT, but a IGHT, I. So you may speak with Ebonics. This may be relating to different cultures and ethnicity groups, but either way, fulfillment of wishes reverse. So it looks like this perpetuation, the illusion was this perpetuation of being stuck in this waiting game, waiting for your success, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right time, I'll start tomorrow type energy, or, now's not the right perfect time. It's always a perfect time. You're choosing the perfect time. Perfect time is now, okay? So with wish fulfillment reverse, it looks like you've awakened collectively, we, you, I, us, have collectively awakened to the reality, the timeline of understanding that there's no necessary need to wait. It's happening now. You are happening, being alive now. Okay, you are in existence now. And now is going to be now. Now is happening every second of our conscious thought and moment and understanding, right? So you've tapped into this hope, okay? You've tapped into this hope energy. You've become the hope. 17, very significant, possibly age, dates, cycles, years. License plates numbers, any significance that 17 may have, that'll be a confirmation for you. We have 71 and 17, okay? Also 8. So you've tapped into this abundance of hope that's possibly come from your higher self or the interdimensional universe as well. I'm also seeing a triangle, okay, pointing downwardly. So really this bridge of energy into the earth. Right? I'm picking up a stampede energy or a drum roll. You're on a drum roll energy. Okay. Also something significant about Kali, Nior, or Nor. Okay. Or Cafe can be very significant. Okay. Heart chakra reverse. So your heart chakra may have been blocked in the recent past, or that was the projected perception onto you to keep you stuck in an illusion of suffering, an illusion and cycle of chaos, right? Which was possibly a part of the duality perspective that we were holding on to. And you've fully integrated this now, and you're stepping into your heart chakra. You're stepping into stabilizing your emotions. You're stepping into being non-reactive. You're stepping into positive coping mechanisms that are actually allowing for your growth, okay? So very strong on the solar plexus energy and the heart chakra energy. Because if we look, both of these cards are both full circle orbs, okay? So interdimensional angels, entities, demons, whichever way you'd like to call them, but this light energy, this frequency of abundance, stabilizing, right? With 48, 84, those numbers may be significant as well, 17 specifically, if you see here. But if you look at both cards, they have the heart chakra, okay? And the symbol of the heart chakra here and the solar plexus surrounding it, right? So your creativity is coming from the heart. Your heart is its own organ, being, an extension of consciousness. And most recent sciences are also, empirical sciences are helping to add to the validity of that. So go look into that as well. Do some spiritual research yourself, because again, you are always your best judge, okay? These readings are for confirmations and possibly to elucidate on some of the spaces of the unexplainable for you, okay, and us all together. But now, you've turned into your heart, because again, if you look closely into this ball of light that is on the hope card, you are the hope, this light, this ascended master being, this ascended master energy, and really fulfilling that and connecting it with your heart center. Okay, and your heart center has opened up. You're able to express love. You're able to feel. You're able to give joy with discernment, because now you have broken past these illusions of truth, these false truths, this cycle that wanted to keep you stuck in suffering and silence. Woe was me energy. You got out of that. You completed that cycle, and now you know the truth of truths. Okay, let's put it that way. You know the truth of truths. Okay. Yeah, there was an attempt of disruption to your destiny, essentially. There was an attempt of disruption to your destiny, some type of envy, some type of deception, either projected onto you and or subconscious programming, indoctrination, negative thought patterns. This was disrupting you from your destiny of really fulfilling this completion, this new cycle being 10. Okay, breaking down to a 1, a new beginning of yourself, a new beginning to your multidimensionality, right? You see this individual here, divine feminine energy, no gender in tarot or oracle. I wanted to say no fucking gender. So that may be significant, very passionate and strong energy coming through. Your destiny is to be, right? And you've separated from the illusion of any deception, of any envy, okay? You've separated from any envy of another's destiny. I'm picking up destiny swapping as well. This is picking up heavy spiritual warfare. Heavy spiritual warfare against you awakening to your own power, okay? And commanding, right? Commanding your access away from discontentment and boredom and into this vast space. Into this vast space of being, right? Something forcibly was attempting to interrupt you and keep you stuck here. Again with the 4, and then we had previously, where is it? Yeah, with the heart chakra reversed, right? Keeping you stuck in these broken-hearted memories, keeping you stuck in this non-activation, keeping you stuck. I'm picking up a declogging Drano. I'm picking up Drano. That may be significant, and or the letters in that text, chemical may be significant. But so your name may begin with D-R-A-N-O. That may be significant. You can also look into the numerical meanings of those letters, okay? Language is spoken in many ways in this universe, and you are coming to know that. So you've separated from this emotional loss, right? Emotional loss coming up in reverse. You've separated from this emotional loss. Yeah, just holding your heart safe, close to your chest, unable to connect, and blocking you from these messages that are all around you, cycling all around you, and ready for you to make these massive changes with the number 5. 5 may also be significant, may, month or day or years or cycles. So you may have had to go through 5 cycles of this in this lifetime, possibly past lives as well, if you are understanding of the spiritual circles that reciprocate to reincarnation. But either way, you're breaking away from these spiritual cycles of entrapment, okay? Of holding your, feeling that you need to protect yourself so heavily that you miss the opportunities of creation that are being sent to you, as you see with that card coming out, confirmation. Yeah, just keeping you stuck in these heavy, tumultuous, emotional losses, conflicts and defeat, just wanting you so stuck in these energies of not attaining your wish fulfillment, making it feel as though your truth isn't valuable, making it feel like you don't know the truth, making it feel like you're stuck in solitude, making you feel like it all needs to be discontent and boredom. I mean, my God, whew, heavy. And God is referencing many different terms of higher selves and all of these things, and Ra, and more so, Anakamun Ara. So, my goodness. I mean, it's just, so all of that energy is now going back to its rightful place. I mean, it's going back to its rightful place. I mean, back to back, the waiting game, suffering in silence, emotional loss, conflict and defeat, discontent and boredom, solitude, triumph reverse, truth reverse, wish fulfillment reverse. I mean, every path, it just feels like if you're watching this in this collective, for a specific select few of the collective, you are a master healer. You are here to change complete reality. You are here to reshape what is defining it. And something came up as well as a channeled message that I posted, I believe, on another platform. Check the link in the bio for all of my other platforms, products, and services. But I digress. You have been through every betrayal of existence on this physical plane. Everyone, every single one. And you have still existed and continue to thrive. And this is why you are being rewarded. This is the energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, you're getting accelerated motion in balance. Look at that. Accelerated motion in balance. Accelerated motion in abundance. You got motion, you making moves. You out here in the field is what I'm picking up. You're out here in the field. Okay, the real field. Right? Where the real energy and the true work is happening, where the true leadership is beginning, where you are the star. You are about to be this star, this galaxy, this opening of these new extra dimensions of reality. Okay? And you're bringing balance. Listen, you are the balance. You may be an urgent. You may be an urgent angel. Uriel, Ariel, I'm also picking up. Those names may be significant if you relate to angels, possibly specifically your names or someone significant for this message. But the eye, all-seeing eye I'm picking up, has seen you, and you are now what reality is following. Also referencing Dragon Ball, okay? If you've ever seen that show, anime, I'm picking up. So really getting into understanding that this human body, the flesh, is all just a vessel, a character, similar to a TV show, right? Really the Truman Show I'm picking up as well. Really stepping into this divine balance and accelerated motion. I mean, 11, okay? And 11 being a master number. You've really taken your power back. You may be supported by both the dark and the light. No separation, no duality. As we see the symbolism as above, so below. The truth from above being struck down to below and being anchored in. I mean, man. Heavy, heavy energies. I mean, you just... Anyway, moving on. That's all for the other end of the collective that is not here yet, okay? And hopefully they will get here. It's all interconnected, as we know. So this waiting game is over. You've tapped into your heart chakra. You've become the hope. You understand that you are saving yourself. You're understanding that you're going through an accelerated motion with balance. And all of these things are going to be aligning. So when I say all of these things, let me be more clear for you. All of these perceived obstacles, rejections, disappointments, lack, just poverty, every energy, vampiric energy, every entity that was attempting to drain off of you to support this reality is being swept away. And I digress again. The post that I wanted to mention was that a question, and this may be very significant in confirmation for you. If you living cost the entire world to die, would you let it? Right? And there are many layers to that. And one of the layers that I'm picking up are death is not the end. There is rebirth, right? Resurrection as well. Death as we know it is changing. Our understanding and perceptions around it collectively are changing, right? And also, there's more than two paths. There's more than two options, because the option to answer that question was not limited, right? It just said, for you to live, would you let the world die? And what you've chosen to do is change the world. So the world as we know it will be dying, but the world will not end, right? So I'm picking up this terminology of, necessary sacrifices, necessary casualty, these things coming from sociopathic, psychopathic energies that are controlling and attempting to rule and manipulate the world through false control, okay, false leadership, and they're gone. So that's that energy. Now, moving forward. Yeah. You're remembering your love. You're remembering your connection to the universe. Okay, yeah, we have the solar plexus chakra. You are glowing. You are literally a golden child. You are literally raw. I'm picking up Egyptian energy, engine energy, combustion energy, bursting, starburst. I'm picturing, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye, bursting into existence, birthing into will. Your willpower is on fire, and it's your will. I'm picking up your wish is my command. I'm picking up genie energy. I'm picking up jinn energy. Okay, you have the support of these individuals, right? This heartache and loss energy is done. Okay, it's almost as though the universe is wanting to apologize to you for not recognizing that there was some destiny swapping taking place, some aura snatching, energy snatching that was taking place. You're getting it all back. All of it. It's all coming back to you. Okay? No more of this heartache and loss. Bye-bye. Divinely ordered. And that's the end of it. Man, we have every single, wish fulfillment reverse, truth reverse, triumphant success reverse, solitude, suffering and silence, emotional loss, discontent and boredom, conflict and defeat, heartache and loss. Welcome, Master Healer. Welcome, Master Teacher. Welcome, Divine Feminine. Welcome, Divine Masculine. Welcome to the integration of both. You know, all right? And your solar plexus knows as well. And that downward triangle as well that I pointed out, right? Previously in... Let's go back to it for you. Another downward triangle, right? If we look at the red lining of the heart here, and then the two hands there, but you're really tapping into where did we see that downward triangle? Yes. Is this one? Yes. Okay. Again, with this knowledge and learning of this hand receiving the knowledge, receiving the divine knowledge, right? It's that one star in the sky, okay? I'm picturing that all-seeing eye, opening of new universes, extra dimensions, all right? Whew. Yeah, you're out of this mental conflict. You're completely out of this mental conflict, this distortion, this false image that you were supposed to keep attached to yourself for your whole life. You're out of it. This mental conflict, it's over. Look at that. Stressed, worried, constantly unable to move forward. It's banished, okay? And you've made peace with your shadow. And now you know how to use your shadow if necessary. You're understanding the laws of no rules, no laws. There's no rules in love and war, right? There's existing. And now that you've stepped into this place of existing, you have been granted the key, Okay, 18, breaking down into 9, complete keys to the universe. I'm picking up complete ascending master. You've stepped into your base chakra. You've healed your root chakra. Okay, deep reds being your passion, your sex, your pleasure. Okay, recognition and reward. It's your time now. It's our time now. Okay, Trina may be significant. Trees may be significant. Yeah, your power. You're standing your ground. Look at this. Now see we have the shift. Look at that. Awareness of standing your ground and your power, your true value. 871, 178, stepping into these energies. 3-1 may also be significant. 13 may also be significant. You're stepping into this. Let's go. Listen, spiritual union, external and or between the divine masculine, divine feminine, gay, lesbian, bi, LGBTQ, whatever human type of species you want to identify with, okay? But you're in union with your higher self, with another. This is, you've activated this. You've activated this. You have deserved this. This is the universe and reality recognizing you. You've used your intuition. You've seen beyond the veil. Who's the fairest of them all? Okay? The doors have opened. Look, you're seeing beyond. You see beyond these doors. I'm picking up the hidden of the hidden. Okay? You've been granted these keys and in balance. Again with the balance. 222, 22, another master number. Very significant. All right? You're aligning to this ultimate infinity awareness. This is beautiful. You're powered. Look at you. You animal you human you everything you. Look at that. And you're standing your ground. You're getting your flowers. You're getting your flowers, reward and recognition. You are sacred, holy, anointed. Anointed and appointed, I'm picking up, okay? Despite what the flesh may represent, okay? Base, all right? You are the foundation. You are the new ancestor. We are the ancestors now, okay? You've completed your sacrifice. You've sacrificed these illusions of truth. You sacrificed that pain that was attaching to you. You have sacrificed staying stuck, staying limited, staying broken. You've sacrificed that. You have become the light, and your crown chakra is activated. Whew. The numbers 19 and 7 may be significant. Okay, the flower of life, you're touching it. You are the flower of life. The flower of life looked down at you and said, yep, you're the light. We're following you now. That's pretty much what I'm picking up. There it goes. That's how it goes. Okay. Thank you, Psychic Tarot. That was beautiful. I mean, geez, those cards just had you stuck for so long. And now all of that's going back to where it truly belongs. Okay. And let's just do, okay, Psychic Tarot, you want to say a little bit more? Yeah, you're not celebrating with any of those energies that wanted you in this space of brokenness, defeatedness, corrosion, destruction, disruption, due to their false illusions and clinging on to truths that they know are not the best. Right? And what I'm picking up is, and this is such a passionate, strong energy coming through, is that you have individuals attempting to be righteous using the names of specific religious groups, sects, spirituality, whichever, and attempting to be more righteous or less than any other group. And that is false. And we know this. And so there's no celebration in that. No, there's no celebration and rejoicing. You're about to have your wish fulfillment. Right? Now the energies have flipped. You're about to get into the truth. You're about to have a triumphant success. There you go. And none of that energy is coming with you. Yeah, you're going through material, and so financial and material changes are on the horizon, right? You may be getting married. I keep picking up this soul union energy. And yeah, harmony. Okay? You're stepping into harmony with your divine masculine, divine feminine energies, with all of your soul tribe, with individuals that are intellectually able to understand you, right? Triumph, okay? Throat chakra, you're communicating this effectively. You've triumphantly communicated yourself, stood your ground, and now the world is your oyster, is what I'm picking up. New beginnings, infinite. All right, I'm picking up wizard energy, mage energy, magician energy, high priestess energy, high priest energy. All right, okay. I'll shuffle one more time so we can get, yeah, balance. And you're doing this in balance. You are the angel of balance. I want to say the Antichrist in the sense of the destruction of the world as we have known it and building a foundational future that is in balance, right? We're restoring balance. Okay, heavy on this balance, and I said it about 4 times. So really foundational balance, really coming through. So Spirit, give me a card to clarify what I would be pulling from. Okay, yeah, what I would be pulling from. Okay, so throat chakra, movement forward, emotional withdrawal, reverse. Okay, because next I'm moving on to the Hermetic Tarot deck. Okay, so Hermeticism, you may be familiar with this as well. Okay, or you're being guided to get into that, understand a bit more about Hermetics. Yeah, Queen of the Air. Yeah, you're seeing any blemish. Queen of the Air is the first thing I see at the bottom of the deck, and this is significant to me. It's representing, you're going to cut the neck off of anything that you're cutting off the fat. You're getting rid of any of the blemishes, because I just noticed this blemish on the card. You're getting rid of any blemishes, anything that does not fit, unapologetically. Okay, I'm picking up with throat chakra. This is clarifying the throat chakra, right? Your words are cutting. Your words are strong. Your words change realities. Your words are breaking through dimensional barriers. Your words are activating species, souls, dimensions, timelines. Okay, these frequencies, vibrations from your voice, it's the truth. Okay, Queen of Swords. No matter if you're the masculine or feminine, wherever you fall on that line, but your words are cutting. It's the truth, yeah. You've stepped into your Lord of Earthly Power. This is where we are currently with this positive movement forward into the Lord of Earthly Power. This is no longer simply happening in the spiritual, right? Anything happening in the spiritual, you cleansed all that out. You unblocked yourself. You unbinded yourself. You have released any generational curses, any type of spell work, any type of magic, any type of illusion has been broken. You've spoken it out of existence, literally. That's all you had to do, speak it out of existence. And so, moving forward into abundance, the number 8 coming from the 4 of Pentacles, representing the Lord of Earthly Power. Complete balance. Okay, and you see this staff, this true staff, okay? I'm also picking up tribal, I'm also picking up ancestral energies. Yeah, you clarified this. Let's go. That's your spirits are like, let's go. Without a doubt. Okay? And you don't have to shout. Yeah, this 7 of Swords in reverse. You out of here. You're out of this 7 of Swords. Lord of unstable effort. You're getting out of this unstable effort energy. Okay, this constant restarting energy. It's over. You sent that back where it belongs. If you didn't specifically, depending on where you are on the timeline and what your spiritual circles are, you have such protection around you that is, so I'm looking at this as a flower right now, where you are the seed in the middle, right? And it was attempting to be stabbed and sacrificed and betrayed. And you're removing that. And it looks like in these aethers, you've dissolved those swords and turned them and transformed them into now your palace. So even to get close to you would require cutting unless authorized. That's powerful. Okay? So, and 2 of Pentacles. In the near future, Lord of Harmonious Change. Okay? Clarifying the emotional loss card or withdrawal, emotional withdrawal, right? You're stepping away from having to hide your emotions. Your energy and motion is now working for you. As we have that in reverse, right? That was the energy that it wanted you in, and now you're stepping into this abundance, connecting to the Lord of Harmonious Change, 2 of Pentacles. Jupiter as well, the planet of luck. Okay? Yeah, you're holding. So I'm picking up the Ouroboros. If you're unfamiliar with that spiritual symbolism, you may want to look into it. And also the cyclical of Infinity 8. But you've allowed your Kundalini to rise, that energy, you're awakening, and you are now holding that snake. You're outside of this loop, this reincarnation grid cycle, this reincarnation trap, okay, is what I'm picking up. You're outside of that. Clap, clap, okay? This is beautiful. You are undenying to yourself. You are undeniable now. This is beautiful. And the first individual that you need to become undeniable to was yourself, okay? Wow. All right, tribe, this is a strong read. I'll pull, it looks like we didn't even get, it looks like we got the terrestrial, non-terrestrial, non-human intelligences all covered in one, okay? As interdimensionality picked up there, right? And hopefully everyone followed, right? If you want a personal reading, want me to slow down, break down everything, even in further detail, go ahead and book a session with me. I am available. This is my life's work. It would be greatly appreciated for you to book a session. I'm not very selectively picking a session. All energies are not able to connect. Okay, but and. That was beautiful. You got out of that dark cloud energy, man. Jeez, I mean, that was just back to back. Like, my gosh. All right, we're gonna go into the sacred symbolism. I'm being called to use these. Let's see what the sacred symbols are letting you know. Tapping into this Egyptian ancestry, this Egyptian callings that I was picking up while channeling previously. Yeah, some type of power reversed. Okay, protection reversed and veiled. And I'm picking up all of these in this current reading. I'm picking up all of these reverse cards right now as what your enemies, opposition, frequencies, or planned illusions were having planned for you. Now they are this energy. They're unveiled. Seeing right through them, okay? 38, the number. Very significant. Confirmation for you, possibly. Protection, reverse. They don't have any protection. 01, they're unprotected. Power, reverse. The power is broken. 46, it's returning to you. Power, protection, and being veiled. You get to move through all 3 dimensions with power, protection, and being veiled if you choose so. What a relief. Okay, the number 12. What a relief. Lucky you, right? Is it really luck if that's what we had to go through? But luck. Look at lucky. 47. Okay, a shift has happened. And again, with the shadow. Right? A shift to your shadow has happened. And now these yellows and oranges are here for you to create significant yellows, right? Yellows, oranges. Look into the meaning of spiritual colors. Look into the meaning and healing of colors. That's also very significant for you. But yeah, it's our time. It's my time now. It's our time now. And circling back to yellow and talismans. Okay, you may want to look into spiritual talismans. All right, and I'll go a bit slower for you. So 31 may be significant, 41 may be significant, and that is a 10. So a 10-year cycle is complete. A 10 month cycle, 10-day cycle. All right, some type of energy of keeping you stuck in this 10. And 10 may be significant. If you're seeing that, look into the angel numbers of that. Okay, and be in gratitude. You've become gratitude. You've been grateful for all of these lessons. You've been grateful for all that you know, and you're stepping into cutting through any bullshit beautifully. 35. Okay, breaking down to what? 8. Okay, 37 and 8 on the time. Anyway, confirmation. So you're stepping into gratitude. You have the talisman. You are the key. It's our time, your time. Okay, you're being granted safe travel for any opposition or any frequencies attempting to not have you do this. Safe travel reverse. They're being blocked. All right, and you have friendship. A message of friendship coming in. Okay. Some type of message of friendship coming in, either from fairy beings and, the Deva realm I picked up somewhere from a different reading, the Deva realm. Also, friendship, okay? So welcome. Yeah, putting down those arms to bear. No more being at war with yourself. And now that you are no longer in war with yourself, reality is asking you what you want. Granted wishes, okay? Also significant, the moon, if you see it in the background, this full moon energy coming up. There may have been some type of ritual to keep you in some type of pattern and loop and continue it, okay, to stunt your growth, but you have growth, okay? Number 15. Yeah, divine masculine energy coming from the past life, baby. All right? Full moon, connect. Something about pyramids. You may want to go ahead and get some altar built up. You've become the altar. You are home now. Okay? All these psychic attacks are reversed. You are activating your psychic powers. All right? Number 48 as well. 10, 14, and 02 are also significant. All right, tribe. I want to end the reading here. I'm being guided to end it here on safe travels, 0330 as well. Okay, hi. Somebody saying hi from the ancestral realm. Okay, somebody saying hi, hi. Something about hide as well. No more hiding, okay? You're saying hi, okay? Saying hi to these gifts, hi to this abundance, hi to your knowing, okay? And something about a mango tree may be very significant as well. Feel the breeze, go outside and feel the breeze. I did pick up earlier that sea breeze that I was talking about. Yeah, life is about to be very sweet for you is what I'm picking up. Very, very sweet. Okay, so I hope everyone enjoys their full moon today. This reading will be timeless, and if you don't practice any type of rituals during the full moon, look into it. It may be beneficial for you, okay? Remember to check out the ebook, the links above in the bio as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're not watching this on YouTube, go ahead and visit the YouTube. We have more channels, more posts down below, and then the shorts are going to be for instant confirmations. Going to be uploading some of those next, okay? Something about playing music and a guitar as well, and picking up the hard rock, okay? That may be significant if you're in the Western world. If you're not in the Western world or in somewhere else, look into that. Hard rock, something may be going on with that, something about the clouds. You may have had a dream as well. Okay, we're done channeling for now. All right. I will see you next time, tribe. It's been a pleasure.